And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Ricci finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, this guy is a real team player, Peter, and he'll put an enormous amount of work in at both ends of the pitch. He's the kind of player who'll pop up when a teammate is in trouble or he needs support, and when the opposition are threatening to break away, he's the man to stop it.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So off we go then. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. This familiar tale ready to be retold. He's got away. Fagioli! Bernardo Silva. Now Semenyo. Matheus Nunes, and it's Bernardo Silva, Semenyo, and it's Caicedo. Now it's Kane, and here's Fagioli. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Can he finish? Oh, good finish. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Semenyo. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Fernandes. Messi. That is a brilliant interception. And he thumps it clear. Doku charging forward, the ball at his feet. Doku was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He's having a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Kusanov. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Kane. Ricci. Look at the space here. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well...
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Is number 8, Lionel Messi.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Fascioli. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that is a nice touch. Messi! And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Manchester United, after 34 minutes, is number 18, Harry Kane.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
It's Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now that was quite some save.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Kane, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Fascioli! And he's kept it out. Oh, denied at the last.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Pressing high. Could be danger here. Well, now it's a race. Fagioli! Superb from Fagioli! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer for
It's a
Manchester
mass
United.
exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Fagioli.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now he's right. It's Kane! He's got a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
For Manchester United.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And he is dashing away. He's had a shot! He's put it wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bernardo Silva. Kane. Shot could be on. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Manchester United, after 45 minutes, is number 8, Lionel Messi.
Gehi. Cherki. Now it's Kane. Messi. Cherki. Come. That's it, 45 minutes up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly
We're
deserved,
down, but
Peter.
we're far
They've
from
been
out.
quicker
Now
to
let's
pretty
all
much
rally
everything
behind
so
the boys
far.
and show
The
them a bit
only
of
thing
support.
you've got to
Please
wonder
welcome
is
everyone
how
our
taxing is this for the
lads.
players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Manchester United enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a... Chance for a shot! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
The goal scorer
I can
for
see some heads
Manchester
dropping here
United.
now, Peter. I
After
see things
48
getting even
minutes
worse out
is
there if they're not careful.
Number 18, Harry
As if
Kane.
3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Gehi. And he's lost his man here. Fagioli. Now can he find... Shoots! And there's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 8.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Haaland. And he's managed to get free. Haaland! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Manchester are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here.
He's having a pop! Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kusanov gets across to intercept that. Kane looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend. And finally...
Shot, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. No, couldn't hit the target.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
More and more. Oh, no, what has happened here? Lovely ball and a real chance now. Doku. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Stood up well to him there. Cherki. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Bernardo Silva engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Fagioli.
There they go, hunting again.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's got a side of goal. And the shot! Well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Manchester United, after 66
He's got
minutes,
4.
is
That is
number 8,
remarkable.
Lionel Messi.
Yehi. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's picked his way through. A lot of space ahead. Great chance! And he's missed it.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Ryan Cherki. Coming on to replace him is number 47, Phil Foden.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He has found a way through. Now it's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job.
After
Full
73
stop.
minutes is number 13.
may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Now it's Fagioli. Messi. Messi makes a dash for it. Can he finish? And that's wide.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Kane. O'Reilly. The referee's awarded a free kick. Fagioli has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Now it's Kane. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. He is through here. Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 22, Son Heung-min.
Always goal side. He's gone for goal. Kusanov. And he's found a way past. It's Son Heung-min! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. They're urging him to... There's the shot! And a neat finish! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 86 minutes,
How many? Just how many?
Lionel Messi.
Eight Nouri. They've got a throw in. And here's Foden. Now it's Kane. And this is Son Heung-min. And he's got away from him. And Son Heung-min! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! And that is faded wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's gone backward here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Son Heung-min. Oh, super chance! And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. Messi, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. The end of the game. Reflections?
Manchester United really were great.